Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I talk about my personality disorder, which is borderline personality disorder, and I talk about my therapies over the past 20 years, and I talk about other mental illnesses like schizophrenia, which my dad had, narcissism. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe. It's absolutely free. I just wish that you would be very kind in the comments. To me, to everyone else commenting, we don't always have to agree, but we need to agree to be kind. Now it's Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness. And I have no friends. And I have borderline personality disorder. And I'm wondering, do I have no friends because I have borderline personality disorder? A female therapist I saw, I just made an appointment with her. And I didn't tell her that I had borderline personality disorder or anything. It was just my first appointment. And I started talking to her, explaining my history. And she looked at me and she said, "You have no friends." And it's like, what? I guess by telling her my history, she figured out I'm a borderline. The first thing when people know I'm a borderline is, oh, you have unstable relationships. You can't hold on to anyone. You must have no friends. And, it being Christmas Eve and all, I wanted to come on and put this video out there and tell you, yeah, I'm very, very lonely that I don't have any friends. And the reason I don't have any friends could very well be because I have borderline personality disorder. Because as a borderline, I have an extreme fear of abandonment. Extreme. And I've been hurt so many times in relationships that it's very hard for me to allow myself to get close to someone in order to form a friendship in the first place. And I'm a loner. I love to read. I'm an author. I've written many books on Amazon, psychology books, poetry books, memoirs. I love to write. I love to read. I love to write. I love to do my YouTube videos. And these are all things that I do alone. I do these things alone. So it really fills up my time. So I really don't have time, or maybe I'm making it fill up my time so I won't feel so lonely. But I've been hurt so bad by people, and that's why I was a people pleaser before, and I let friends walk all over me, and so I've kind of went to the opposite extreme of that, and now I have no friends at all. Now, I don't have one friend. And I've seen other videos about people saying I have no friends too. But I wonder if those people who do those videos who say they have no friends, I wonder if they have borderline personality disorder. I'm trying to tie the two together, wondering if it's my personality disorder, my extreme fear of abandonment that's making me push people away, actually being introverted, spending all my time doing things that only by myself, or if other people who are not borderline, who don't have that fear of abandonment, what's the difference? Why? Between those people who say they have no friends and me, because of my extreme fear of abandonment. I'm just curious about this. I haven't watched all those videos because I don't have the time. My time is taken up. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I keep myself very, very busy. I've written like over 3 dozen books. But all these things I do I do by myself. I love nature. I love going out into the woods and going for long walks. I love photography. I love taking pictures of nature, of birds, cranes, just about robins, blue jays, any kind of bird that I see, squirrels, anything I see out in nature, I love to take pictures. So, I mean, but yes, it is especially lonely. Like tonight is Christmas Eve, all right? It's December 24th. And the reason why I put this out is because I'm so lonely. I remember my best friend Holly. On Christmas Eve, me and my family would go over to her house. She'd have a big Christmas Eve party. And she'd invite everyone, all her friends, and including me, and her husband's friends, and her kids' friends. And her house was just, she had a big house. And she had this, roaring fire in the fireplace. And she had this open bar with all this, you could make whatever cocktail you wanted to make. And all this seafood, which I love. And just all the conversation. And they'd be playing Christmas, carols. And she put like 3 or 4 long tables together between her, she had a huge kitchen, all the way from one end of the kitchen to the other, and you could fit like 3 or 4 dozen people around it. And it was just so nice to be among friends, and it felt, it felt warm. I felt at that time, this was many years ago. We're no longer friends. I felt like really accepted, and I just felt with the Christmas spirit, even though I'm wearing my red. I don't have any Christmas spirit this year. I'm very lonely. I'm very isolated. I have no friends. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not, other than my sons, my husband. There is no company I'm going to be in, no friends to call, it's hard. I mean, having no friends is hard, but around the holidays, having no friends is extremely hard. And, just recalling those past Christmases where, I did have friends, and we did have big get-togethers, and, I had her up too on Christmas Day, and her family, and it was just more festive. I think the holidays makes you feel like, it's supposed to be around a lot of people. It's a festive, joyous, it's a celebration. It's like a party. It's a celebration. Not trying to lose the meaning of what the real season is all about. The birth of Christ. Not trying to, steer away from, what it really means. But just that, it's joyous, and it brings people close. And when you don't have anyone to be close with like that, you're completely isolated from the world. It's very sad, and it just like kind of drives it home even more, just how lonely I am having no friends. But just because I'm a borderline, I am so afraid of getting hurt that even when I start liking someone, the capacity to hurt me keeps edging up and edging up. So even if they say something like the least little thing, I can be very, very hurt by it. And they don't understand like that power they have over me because I have borderline personality disorder. They don't understand that they have extreme power to hurt me the closer I get. So in order for me not to give anyone that power, I stay away from people. So I have no friends because to me, as a borderline. I don't know about other people who don't have friends. I'm only speaking from my personal experiences as being a borderline personality person here. To me, having a friend would be giving that person the power to hurt me, would be handing that person my heart and saying, here, break it again. It's already broken. How many times can you break something? It's like if you have this expensive vase or something in the house and your kid tosses a ball and breaks it, okay, it's in two pieces. You can kind of glue it back, and then the kid breaks it again, playing ball in the house when they're not supposed to, and it breaks into more pieces. But, I mean, how many times can you break that vase? It's going to be so broken that no matter what, you cannot put that vase back together again. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like that vase. I've been broken over and over and over again. That I've got too many pieces, and you can't there's just too many now to put back together. It's just too many pieces to put me back together. It's just like Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. I'm Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. And this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly how I feel this Christmas Eve, that I just can't give my heart over to someone else to be broken, because there's nothing left of me to break. Do you understand? I am completely shattered. There's nothing left in me to break. So I think I'm going to go the rest of my days here on earth, and I'm 58 years old. I'm going to go the rest of my days having no friends, just being alone, because I can't hand over the power to someone else to ever hurt me like that again. I've been hurt by best friends, over and over. It broke my heart. They abandoned me in time of need, and I have that great fear of abandonment. As a borderline, I just can't cope with it. I can't deal with it, so I don't deal at all. I can't hand the power over to someone else. I'm so broken. I can't, I'm shattered. What do you do when you're shattered, You can't completely shattered. So anyway, on this Christmas Eve, I wanted to come on and I wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I won't be on tomorrow. And taking some time for myself. And just say, if you have no friends out there like me, you're not alone. You're really not. Maybe you've been hurt too. Maybe you don't want to hand someone over the power to shatter you. You're already broken enough.